So the video that I was going to release this week ended up being a bit more than I could chew. So instead I'm going to do an unscripted video talking about something that has been on my mind for the past few days. Pokemon fans will know that the trailers for the upcoming Diamond and Pearl remakes and the Pokemon Legends Arceus game has been released. It was announced during a direct. And I'm sort of disappointed. Looking at the visuals for the Diamond and Pearl remakes, it doesn't seem like anything has changed. It's just a 3D version of what was on the DS. And to add insult to injury, Pokemon Legends Arceus looks really good. It's got wide open spaces. The Pokemon battling looks really cool. The models look amazing. The environment is great. So, when comparing the two, you have to wonder, what's going on here? The remake looks like it's made for the 3DS, and Legends has so much passion put into it, and it definitely looks like it was made for the Switch. After I watched the trailers, I did a bit of research I did research into the background of the games and looking at other people's reactions. And that's when I found out that the Diamond and Pearl remakes are being made by a different studio. Now, this isn't necessarily a bad thing. I would love for Game Freak to reach out to other studios when making side games. The thing is, I have to question the decision to outsource a main series game to a different studio. Especially considering that these remakes fans have been asking for them for years. A lot of they're describing it as a faithful recreation, but as a fan of Generation 4, I don't want a faithful recreation. Back in the Sprite days, I'm saying a lot, sorry. Games relied on the player's imagination to create the experience. Pokemon contests, for example. In Diamond and Pearl, they had 3 sections. The dress-up section, the dancing section, and the performing section. So when entering a contest, it was up to the player to imagine what the Pokemon actually looked like when dressed up, what sort of dance moves they were actually making, and what they were really doing when they were performing their moves. I personally did not want the Diamond and Pearl remakes to be just recreations. I would have preferred a remaster. The way I've decided to describe it to other people when talking about it is that I want to play the version of the game I imagined when I first played Diamond all those years ago. I'm not a developer or anything like that, but I have an idea of what they could have done instead. They should have made and released Legends, and then at some point during the production, take the map, the models, and the animations, and reuse those assets for making a remastered version of Diamond and Pearl. It would probably mean we'd have to wait a few more years for Diamond and Pearl remakes, but if they would be upfront and honest about it, saying this is what we want to do first, but remakes are on the way, then I would be okay with that. Basically, it would mean that they do care, it's just that they have a certain idea of what they want to do first. So, yeah. At the end of it all, I have to ask myself, What will the remakes give me that the original games don't already provide? I'll have to wait and see what sort of information other trailers will give. But at this rate, I'm probably going to end up buying Platinum and just playing that instead of buying the remakes when they're new. I wanted to be excited, but right now I'm just really anxious.